It's Alex. And I'm on my way to a Fiat Brava. And my passenger mirror has been knocked on my Marina. So I've just got to get out. And I've got a new microphone. There you go. I'll clip you on there. So if I get out and I walk around the car, you should still hear me, even though I'm out here. Let's hope that mirror looks all right now. You probably hear the exhaust as well. I'm not sure. Yeah, this is all new to me, having a microphone. Well, that mirror's too far in now. Yeah, so I'm rubbish with technology. But I thought I'd give this microphone a go, because a few people moaned that when I'm driving Marley, a few people have said that when I'm driving Marley, they can't hear me very well. So I'm hoping that you can hear me better now. Oh, I didn't go to sleep till 3 o'clock in the morning. Don't know why. Yeah, I still don't know why. It's because Rainey was working late, so he didn't get in till somewhere around midnight, and yeah, he went to sleep quite early, maybe 1 o'clock. But I didn't get off till about 3. So I'm on my way to a Fiat Brava, which you don't see anymore, do you? You don't really see those. Headlights aren't working. Customer's got some new or replacement indicator and headlight stalks, because the headlight switch is on the stalk. But I'm interested to see whether we can take his old stalk apart and fix it, because that might be easier than swapping the stalks over. But we'll see when I get there. We shall see. Because the little headlight switch is on the end of the stalk, and I think you can get the cap off. And there's some little electrical contacts in there. I bet you can really hear my creaking steering with this microphone. Hopefully you're really hearing me as well, I don't know. This is the first time I've used this mic out and about. I've practiced with it at home to make sure it works. So I could be recording this and not actually recording any audio at all. Who knows? Who knows? It's a beautiful day. The weather's fantastic, ideal for mobile work. So I got this Brava to look at today. Then a bit later on in the same area, somebody's selling some Austin Allegro parts. So I said I'd go and look at them and see if they're any good for the Allegro Club. And then this evening I've got a meal out with my ex-work colleagues, because my boss, or my ex-boss, has retired now, so it's sort of farewell drinks to him. But we can sort of say farewell to me as well, can't we? It'd be nice to see everyone again. We're going to go for a curry. I'm raising my voice to make sure you can hear me, but I got a feeling that I probably don't need to. I can probably just talk normally without shouting. I don't know. We'll find out. So I was just testing to see how long it took the microphone to kick in from the moment I'd switched the camera on. 11 seconds, apparently. Oh, I don't know which way I'm going here. But I can tell you, I think it's the wrong way. So here we are. A car we don't really see anymore. Fiat Brava, lovingly named Bargy. I haven't figured out why it's called Bargy yet. Maybe it smells of onions. It's nothing to do with the number plate. I would have called it K. Yeah, you don't really see these anymore. They're unusual little things. He says he loves them. I like the back lights. They're very sort of, well, unusual, aren't they? You don't see them on other cars. Now this one's got no headlights. He's got side lights, but no head. No head, no main. He reckons it's the stems, or the stalk, shall I say. Let's have a look at it. Oh, an automatic as well, look at that. Yeah, I wonder if that pops off of there. I'm not sure. I'm handling an explosive device here. I feel slightly uncomfortable. That's the airbag. It's only got one little plug on the back. That little yellow thing there. One problem is though, is that the new stalks that he's got, the plug doesn't fit. And I did try and get this plug out of here. It doesn't seem to want to budge, and I don't want to force it. So we might have to do something else. But yeah, the steering wheel's got to come off by the looks of it. That's a bit annoying, isn't it? Looks like we got a lock nut in there. Have we got the right socket with me? Should have to see. Oh, times like these, I wish I had my nut gun. So that lock-in washer thing actually isn't a lock-in washer thing. I don't know what the purpose of that is, but that came undone as a whole. But yeah, it took two of us. Let's get Andy to pull on the steering wheel whilst I undone it, which was a faff. Now, if I put you over here somewhere, can you sit there under that headrest? Maybe not, hang on. Let's put you there. This would be fun. Is the steering wheel going to come off? Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, it did. And so did all this. And so did all this. Interesting. That makes me think that something else should have been undone. Let's have a look. No, there's nothing else there that looks like it has to be undone. So I think we're going to have to make this fit now, because what the hell is all this? Must be something to do with the airbag, is it? Well, I certainly didn't expect silly string to come firing out at me. Interesting. So I guess if you are going to do this, remove the steering wheel yourself, make sure these little plugs are unplugged, I suppose. There's another one down there. And I would probably, I should have, left the nut on. So when you pulled it, it didn't violently come at you. And there's another little plug in here. I wonder if that'll come off. That's it. And then it looks like maybe that little clip there could have been pushed out more gentle. No idea. It does look very different to this one that we've got here. That plug looks the same. This one's different. And it's got these connector things here. Interesting. Right, well, put that down there. Put that over there, because we still want that. And now I can look at the rest of it. See, this is the problem with aftermarket parts. This plug is different to this plug on here. Right, I thought I'd let you know we're winning. So I managed to coil up the spaghetti that came out of here. All it is a big long connection, basically. So when you're turning the steering, the airbag could turn, you know, the wiring can turn, basically. It's quite clever. I've not seen that before apart. So it was interesting to see. And because it's not under any tension, it wasn't that hard to get back in, actually. It wasn't like a big spring or anything. So I've put this, how I believe, is straight, because that's how I took the wheel off and that's how the connections go through, etc. So when you indicate and you turn, that's going to self-cancel it. So that's, hang on, I have to click that over. Something like this, I think. I'm doing it with one hand because if you, there you go, see it, auto cancel. So that's what you need to make sure is right. So now we've got the new stalks, but we've got the old airbag wiring thing. So hopefully now I've tightened up the stalks, so they're tightened up. It's only that little Allen key up under there, which is that there basically. And then all the connections are on. There's 4 multi-plugs at the back. There they all are. One's broken. That wasn't me. Like that. And we've got the little rubber flaps. So all I've got to do now, thread that through and pop the steering wheel on straight. Although he said that it wasn't straight anyway before, so he's not too worried. I think the tracking probably needs doing. I'm happy I managed to get around that somehow. I mean, these new stalks, we tried them out to make sure the headlights work. And they do work, but God dear me, they're such poor quality switches that you have to sort of wiggle it to get the side lights on, which is not ideal, is it? Find the spline, wiggle, wiggle, got to be there somewhere. We're all back together and everything works. I've been testing all the lights and everything and the wipers, all works, happy days, and the horn. Beep. So yeah, annoying. It seems as though when I first tested it, the indicator self-cancelled, but it doesn't seem to be doing it now, which is a shame. As I say, I tested it twice. Tested it once with the wheel off and then with the wheel on. Yeah, it's very strange, but the airbag light's not on. He did have an airbag light on, but I found this blown fuse prior to my arrival. I don't know why it's blown, but we put a new fuse in. And yeah, all back together. I did offer to take it all off again and try and set the self-cancelling, but he said, nah, don't bother, it's fine. So I shall leave it be. So there we are, there's the old stalks with the new airbag ring that we couldn't use because it's got the wrong plugs on it, but there you go. Interesting. Mercedes-Benz sign on the Fiat Brava book. What's that all about? What's that all about? And what does ICE mean? In-car entertainment? I don't know, nothing's happening. Anyway, that's irrelevant. I'll just go around and show you the engine for no reason at all. because I can't remember if I did show you. Look at that beast. And it's got this handy quick release earth connection that I used. And it's got a Clifford alarm as well. I've only ever seen one of them on a Sierra. Just in case someone wants to steal it. And what shocked me was the headlights are glass. Glass! Who has glass headlights? His exhaust's blowing a little bit, but I think it just makes it sound better, you know. Boy racer. Bless it. Rattling itself to bits. Andy is very kindly taking me in the Fiat with an off-centre steering wheel. We won't mention that. I shall straighten it up in a moment. He's very kindly taking me to see his other toy. Not that this is a toy really, but yes, we'll show you when we get there. Look at this absolutely stunning motor car. I've never seen one of these before, and I've never paid any attention to Lancia in general, to be honest. But this is absolutely wonderful. It was a pooey brown colour, but he's had it redone in this lovely gold. And that engine bay is to die for. I love the detail. It's been done so nicely. It's the sort of work that I want to do, you know, really nice, clean stuff. Absolutely beautiful, and the dashboard is crazy. I've never seen anything like it. And the seats are so comfortable. Really comfortable. Look at that. There's no... Oh, I see. Yeah, I was thinking there's no door handle, but it's down there. I don't want to lock myself in. I'll pull it too. Look at that. $46,000 miles on the clock. But he's only just had it back from being restored. I wonder what that little light is. Something to do with the gearbox. It's a massive gear knob, isn't it? Oh. I was trying to get some more information off of Andy. As to, you know, more information on this car for you. Oh, it's a shame we can't see the front more. Really nice. It's a 1980 build, but it was registered in 83, and it's only one of 2 left in the UK. There was only about 50 odd came over here, and yeah, this is super rare. And he said the later ones, they changed them from the fastback to a sort of uglier booted version, he was saying. I don't know why they did that, because the fastback looks really nice. And he said it's a Beta Berlina, I think he said. Probably said that wrong, sorry. Oh, Andy's shut me in the passenger door. I hope I can figure out how to get out. It's interesting sitting on this side. All the gauges are really pointing at the driver. So as a passenger, I haven't got a clue what's going on over there. But as a passenger, what we can do is be very delicate with that. Ta-da! Look at that. As a passenger, I can sit and do my hair. Actually, my hair is a bit of a mess. Oops. How nifty is that? No mirrors in your sun visor here. And he said these little shelves in here are removable for some reason. Perhaps for cleaning. Well, what would you put in there? I don't know. I'm not sure what you'd put in there. A little map of some sort. He said give it a slam, which seems sacrilege. Oof. Oof. Right, yeah, handle. Oh, there we go. I worked it out. Oh, look at the little vents. I wonder what these big rubber things were for, because the face vents are in the door. Another interesting thing, just before I get out, it's got this little thing in here, and I said, what's that? And he said, it's to do in Italy. You get like an hour's free parking or something, so you put your little time in of when you've parked. They actually built that into the sun visor. So if you ever get stuck in one of these, the handle is up under there to get out. And that there is actually an ashtray, which I didn't know. Oh, and that's shut nice. Oh, we just pop the boot and look at that space. Get a few dead bodies in there. Wow, it goes right back there. Oh. Right, so hang on, I've got to think where I'm going. We'll go this way. 3 magpies, 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for a girl. Anybody pregnant? Not me. Bloody hope not. Yeah, that was great, that. Really enjoyed working on that little Fiat. I didn't think I would. But no, it was a pleasant little bargee. and bonus footage of the Lancia. I mean, that was just fantastic. I really enjoyed seeing that. I've never paid any attention to Lancias at all. The seats were wonderful. They were so comfortable. I said, you must take me out for a drive in it. Really would love that. He's just got it back from the restorers, so he hasn't driven it back. He hasn't driven it much himself. Ah, look, I'm stuck behind a cyclist. Andy was stuck behind a cyclist earlier. So slow. Speed up. Pedal up. Come on, you must have more gears than that. Anyway, I'm going to go and look at some Allegro parts that are for sale now. And I shan't be boring you with that. Although you probably would be interested, wouldn't you? Mind you, if you're watching a Fiat Brava video, you're probably not interested in Allegro things, but you never know. Enjoy. 4 o'clock traffic. Never mind. Right, well, I'm going to say goodbye. And thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me. Or watching what I'd done on a Fiat Brava. Something I never thought I'd be working on. Only because there really isn't any on the road anymore, is there? Loads of traffic. Thanks for watching. Bye.